Yeah. What else you want to do, Scott?
Wear sunglasses.
But you know what? I
Everywhere.
suggest you wear sunglasses both outside and inside, because nothing says, "Oh my God, that guy is so mysterious," than wearing sunglasses inside.
You can't actually see his eyes. And if you can't see his eyes, how can you trust him?
There was a song about that, right?
About what? Sunglasses at night?
Oh, at night?
Yeah, this is like a 80s song.
Oh. Yeah, I heard it. I think I heard
know.
that one.
The 80s were a bad time for music.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, so sunglasses, that's the way to go. Sunglasses inside and outside. If people can see your eyes and where they're going.
What if you got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What if you got cross eyes?
What if you have no eyes at all?
No eyes at all, blind. Well, then you're already wearing sunglasses. And you also have a cool dog, so there's the conversation starter right there. Oh, sorry that my dog just kind of took a crap on you or whatever dogs do. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, by the way, I'm blind. Could we be friends? Nobody's going to say no to you because you know what? You got the blind thing going. Everybody wants to have a friend with a dog. And you could always, like, kind of be like a first alarm system, you think. If you're blind, you can hear things real good. That's a whole other...
That could be your thing that you bring to the table.
Mm-hmm. They're blind, they can hear things from really far away.
I don't think that's actually true.
Hear thoughts.
That I think is true. All right, so we're wearing the sunglasses.
Accessorize.
We got a trendy hat. We need to bring some accessories as well. You want to carry a basketball.
Carry a
at
basketball.
all times.
Basketballs basically are equivalent to I'm some kind of hoodlum. But you
That's
know
a
what?
good thing.
I got a soft side too. I could throw down on the basketball court one-on-one, probably lose with my school. Like the sunglasses are not helping at this point. But
Right.
you got the basketball. So every person who wants to be your friend knows this person can throw down. Like maybe I'll pick you for my basketball team. That's how we'll be friends.
Yeah.
Are you good at basketball? Probably not. Probably not.
You don't need to be. The point is you need to look like you are.
No, of course.
It's all about looks at this point. You need to look the part, so bring that basketball.
Mm-hmm. And the pinky rings, the bracelets, fake tans. You want to do maybe some fake tans?
Yeah.
Necklaces. If it's a necklace and you're a guy, make it tacky as hell.
Yep.
As tacky as possible.
Yep.
And earrings, also, male or female.
I mean, if you bling yourself out, everyone's going to look at you like, man, I wish I knew this person.
I wish I knew him because he either is carrying most of the value of like a Peruvian gold mine on his body.
Yeah.
Which is something everybody should pursue. But at the same time, you're pretty cool. Look, you don't care what people think.
No,
Yeah, you like my earrings? I stole them off a 16th century pirate. Yeah, I know the hoops are a little big. It kind of bothers me sometimes when I shake my head, but would you have something to say about it? I don't think so. You know what I mean? That person is going to have a lot of friends. Unless he's actually a pirate.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping our listeners aren't pirates. Or maybe our listeners are pirates.
So, in
If they are.
a way, I think they all are.
I mean, I'm sure they got booty.
Yep. Make moves on acceptable potential friends.
Yes.
Now you're past that part of making yourself look like a good friend.
You realize why you don't have friends. You've observed your potential friends. You look the part now. It's time to make moves.
Time to make moves.
And here's how you do it. It's very simple. Everyone thinks, well, what am I going to say? You know, I need an icebreaker. You know what? No icebreakers. You just walk up to wherever they are, and you just pretend you're already friends. You just start hanging out with them. If they're sitting at the cafeteria table, you just sit down right next to them, and you don't say a word.
Don't say a word.
Don't ask. Don't ask to be friends. Just assume you already know them, because you know what? You do. You do know them. You've been in their house. You've been watching them for weeks.
You've been in their medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
You know about the herpes cream. Don't use that as the first conversation, though.
Obviously.
But work it in maybe later.
Yeah.
Gotta know about
You
that.
want to make them start the conversation, because as soon as they start the conversation and acknowledge your existence, they acknowledge you as a friend.
You guys are friends.
Yes.
You guys are friends.
Yes. And introduce yourself with an alias when you have to, because in case things don't work out, you don't want people to know your real
No,
name.
you don't. You wanna just wipe yourself off the face of the map.
I mean, find a good alias, ones that fit you.
Henry is a great alias.
Henry.
I know a friend of mine who's actually using that alias currently
Yeah.
from day-to-day life. He actually is.
Yes, he is.
And it's working.
It is.
It's
No one
working.
knows his real name.
Nobody does. Well, we do, but
Well, yeah.
that's not the point.
You're not supposed to. Okay, so another thing you should do,
Start singing.
just start singing. In this Happy Time survey that we just thought of,
Yep. 90% of relationships that start with a song last forever. Why do you think that in marriage is always a first dance? Forever. Because marriages always last forever. Because they're started with song. That must be the 10%.
maybe.
Yeah, it must be the 10% that doesn't last. But yeah, start singing.
Just start singing. It doesn't matter what song. Doesn't even matter if you know the words. Just start singing. Even if you, if it's...
You,
I don't even know.
you know this worked.
It did.
Do you remember freshman year? We first met Lindsay. She started singing Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Yeah.
Now we're friends.
I don't remember that at all. But
Well,
that-
I mean,
I'm
I remember.
gonna bet that happened.
It was good, and you see what happens. See, that's what happened. That's
That
how
means
it goes.
that relationship is gonna last forever. It will
We-
never end. 90%
We are
chance.
still friends, as far as I know.
And you know what? You're at that. You're with them right now. You're hanging out. You're like being friends with them, even though you're not really friends yet.
At this point, they're probably a little creeped out.
Yeah.
They might ask you to go, like either stop singing and then get out of my face, or get out of my face, but you can keep singing somewhere that's not as close to me.
And you know what? You know what you do? You refuse to leave.
Can't leave. Don't get out of
Do
that
not
seat, Rosa
leave.
Parks. Don't get out of that seat.
You will be there until you want to leave. You are friends, and
Yep.
friends don't tell friends to go away.
No, they don't. And all you have to do is just like I said, just keep going. Don't get up. And you know what? What's the worst that could happen? You go to jail, make a whole new set of friends.
Yeah,
I
if you go
think
to
that
jail,
jail is probably one of the most conducive environments to making friends.
this is very true.
It's true.
I mean, a lot of people just common interests. I'm sure I know that these tips on how to make friends work just as well in prison.
I know that they work. That's
It
kind of altered though a little bit.
It may be a little harder to get in their medicine cabinet because they probably don't have one.
And
but
there won't be any pinky rings either,
Yeah, you can improvise. Probably not a basketball
of course.
or trendy hats, but you can still have the chin strap,
Mhm.
and that's the most important
Of course,
part.
yeah, that is the most important part.
All right, so now that we have these,
You
friends,
are now friends. At this point, you are now friends.
Yes. What do we do with these new friends, Scott?
Bug the living crap out of them. Ask them as many questions as
Just
possible.
keep asking questions
Because your friends are wellsprings of information. They're like just big walking encyclopedias of stuff. And you want to get all that stuff into your own head so you can be a better friend. Ask them all kind of questions. The more personal, the better.
and you never want to reveal anything about yourself.
No,
As soon as they ask a personal question about you, you make them answer.
You're using an alias.
You flip it on them.
I would tell you, but I mean, what about you?
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
They're like, "Oh, do you like dogs?"
I didn't know your middle name was this. Is that true?
Yeah.
Boom.
You just flip it. Just flip it. Do not tell them anything about yourself.
But you want to know where they live because you're going to be stopping by again.
But the thing is,
you
you already know where they live.
Yeah, you already know.
Just invite yourself to their house.
You already know.
I mean, just
Show
say
up.
like, "Hey, you know what? Why don't we just go to your house?"
Start walking in.
And you know what? Just walk right in because you've been there before.
Once you're in there, they're going to assume like that you assume that you're already friends because you are.
You are already friends, and you've been in their house. You know the landscape. They're like, "Oh, this is the yes, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom." Like, "Oh, it's upstairs." "Oh, I know."
I know. I've
Yeah,
been
you
there.
know where the bathroom is.
I've been there.
You've been there. You've been in the
You
medicine
changed your
cabinet.
sheets since the last time I was here. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I know that's a nice thing. It smells better in the room.
Yeah.
What? Because once you're in, you know what?
You're in.
Nobody's gonna make you leave. You are in. You are in there.
Once you're in, you're in. It's as
Mhm.
simple as that.
It's true.
Now, I mean, we can go on and tell you that this guide here is 100% successful, but you know what it is? It is 100%
It absolutely
successful.
is.
Yeah,
We will tell you that.
yeah, we will tell you that because it is.
Know what else I'm gonna tell you with 100% certainty? We are gonna have a great show.
I like what you did there.
We are gonna have a great show.
We're going to have a fantastic show.
Because now that I'm conscious, by the way, I don't know if anybody's been looking at YouTube, but we do have some shows on YouTube. Now that I'm conscious of like how the segments break down when you're putting up videos, is a huge pain in the ass. But we're getting by 20 minutes into our show.
Yeah.
This first segment will break nicely down into two 10-minute, 8-minute segments. That's pretty good. You want to have a great show, guys?
We're going to have a great show.
We also got some new commercials. Did you hear about these new sponsors that we got?
I think I heard one of
It's
them.
pretty good. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. We're introducing kind of like we just met like kind of a new spokeswoman, spokeswoman, I guess.
This is our first spokeswoman, actually.
I think it is.
Yes.
But I like what she brings to the table. Let's just say that
she definitely brings
she
something to
brings-
the table.
she
She
does.
will be a friend of ours.
she brings a lot.
Probably in the entourage.
Maybe
Again,
maybe
this
in
guide
the bed.
also works for getting friends into your entourage. Okay, so we're gonna come back with some rants. And Chet, how you doing, Chet?
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, it's been a week.
That's
He looks worse every week.
yeah,
I swear to God.
he's a bum.
Chet, do we have the commercial ready? All right, Chet.
All right, guys, we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Word.